Groovy Judy. I don't know who Judy is. Well, welcome back to this I don't even know, it's just random shite to be honest. It's whenever I get motivated or have like enough time to actually sit down and make a YouTube video. If you did not catch the last episode, basically me, myself and I think people are kind of missing out on the fact that now is like prime time to start creating. If you didn't watch the last video, it's down below, there's a link. So why do I think that? So not only I work in marketing, so I can kind of see there's a gap in the market at the minute for like authentic, just people sharing passions and things, and not overselling. This is the thing that's kind of like being missed, I think, by people. The fact that people are overselling their work. They're like, you know, check out this, check out that, this will do this for you, instead of like the story behind why you created something. This is what resonates with people. So in regards to me, I don't really care. I don't care if people like find my work and like all that thing. I'm not focused on making a living from my creative stuff. Not now, you know, I'm not as naive as I was in my early 20s and things, but no, my goal is to make money from marketing. Blue bubble. And potentially like my e-commerce store, but yeah, I need to really sit down and do something with it. Side note with that, in case I have like random people that I don't know, I don't want to know what people get up to when they're watching me and things. But yeah, in regards to my e-commerce store, so I kind of took a step back because I just felt so conflicted with it. I was kind of using that because I didn't really have much social media up until the beginning of this year. So I definitely wasn't on the likes of Facebook and all that thing, you know. It's only the beginning of this year that I decided to set up my own marketing business, so hence setting up all random stuff to go along with that. But yeah, in regards to my e-commerce store, so I was using that to kind of push the what's happening with I keep blowing bubbles. So I was using that to kind of voice like my concern and things with Gaza and Palestine and everything else that's happening in the world, all of the other genocides like Congo, Sudan, Myanmar. There's so much wrong in the world. So yeah, initially I set up the store because like I'm a horror lover, you know. Like I worked decades in not decades, I'm not that old, but I worked like a full-on decade in indie film, and a lot of indie film is horror based, and I love the genre of horror. I think it's so expansive and things like that. It feeds like that creative nerd that's somewhere deep inside of me. So yeah, I was using the store to kind of promote like my views and opinions on Gaza, and also to try and raise awareness, and then I just thought it's kind of inappropriate. I'm still kind of battling with it, I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, I find it a little bit inappropriate to kind of try and get excited over horror and things while there are real life horror events happening in the world. And like, if you are kind of at that point where you're just kind of washing your hands of it, I think fair play to you, enjoy your bubble while it lasts. We'll get around to kind of promoting the store a bit more because there is a good intention behind it, I think anyway. It could be like a self-serving ego, like resolve my own guilt kind of thing. But with the store, I'm donating 50% of profits to medical aid for Palestinians. They've been working in Palestine for the last 39 years because like this war goes way back. It goes back to the beginning of time. If anything, that's probably a video for another day. Side note that. But why do I think it's prime time for people to create? Not only create, share their work. It's because we are lacking community within the world, especially the Western world. I think the Western world is so fragmented, and hopeless at times, and very materialistic and everything else, you know. And creativity isn't about that. Creativity isn't about like creating for money. That's business, you know. Creation is expression, it's sharing, it's inspiring, it's the the premise of life, basically. Creation, if you want to go into like mythological symbolism and all that thing, you know, that's what creativity is about. It's about kind of overcoming all of the shit that's happening in the world. I like if it sounds like it's an urgent thing, I think it could well be. I think people need to kind of get back into their creative hobbies, their passions. They need to express all of this frustration and somehow release the pressure, if you want to go like woo-woo. There's like an energetic pressure building, and I mean it's kind of rattling the earth at the minute. The release point lies within us, you know. It's through the actions that we take, and just how we live our lives. And if we're living our lives in resentment, if we're living our lives going to work, 9 to 5 grind, you know, very much kind of giving into the entrapment thing, because it is all designed to be like a prison, you know. This goes into like Gnosis and Gnosticism and a load of different ancient stories. It's so important if you want to get like back on a normal a normal person's like level. Think of it like your mental health. In order to look after your mental health, you need to express that whatever is kind of irritating you, frustrating you, and everything else. And the healthiest way to do that, in my opinion, like from trial and error, is through creating. It's that thing of just kind of not completely distracting yourself where you ignore the world. It's just taking everything that the world has kind of put on you or like you've absorbed, because we're sponges and things, you know, everything, and just creating something else aside from that. And I think when we're doing that, we're kind of like, I don't know, maybe this just sounds like I've lost the plot. Maybe I have, to be honest, because there's like a high probability that I have. God love us all. Create and share your works, and like, so if anyone like pays attention to my community tab, which I don't blame people if they just completely ignore me and like ignore what I say and things. I don't really care, you know, at the end of the day. I am so comfortable with myself at the minute, like I don't care what other people think at all, like that. So I don't know, talking head, just to show that I'm real, maybe. Who knows what real is. I think we're all AI avatars, to be honest, but yeah. So yeah, I came across an old script. So I used to do filmmaking, acting, all that shit way back. I'll try and bleep, maybe, I don't know. If I can be bothered in the editing thing, I'll try and bleep. I'm ever so sorry if anyone's easily offended. I used to do all acting, filmmaking. That was kind of my passion. More so like screenwriting, you know. I wanted to kind of hide behind the camera and things, which is a bit weird because here I am sat in front of a camera. I used to do all that. I gave it up because I saw how uncreative like the industry is, and how it's all tailored around money and just everything else, you know. But the initial spark and interest and thing that got me into filmmaking specifically was the fact that it's storytelling, you know. It's that thing of sharing, and it combines everything. Like that's the medium of film, that I think that's why it's so powerful, is the fact that it combines like music, it combines art, like visuals, it combines storytelling, performance, dance, like, you know, it's a musical or something, I don't know, but yeah, it combines all of the elements, like the stimuli. It's quite an immersive like medium, I think, film. So that's what got me interested in it, how powerful it is, and how much influences like our everyday today lives. Like most people's like failed love lives are the fact that we based it on like Disney, like fairy tale happily ever afters and things like that, you know. I think if anything, like film probably has, and like TV, like film and TV combined, has very much shaped our how we are as people. So that's why I still think it's quite a powerful medium, and especially in marketing. So because I'm such a nerd, in terms of marketing, it's actually video content that gets more viewership and engagement a lot of the time than like graphics or photos, just because it is something that people can easily switch off and kind of immerse themselves in. So everyone is basically looking for an escape. So if you can create something that's a really healthy escape for people, this is kind of like I suppose a marketing tip for creatives, because I get it, you know, creative people, true creative people that I've met anyway, they're very shy. They don't like putting themselves out there, but these are the people that have like something to say. These are the people that have like things of value to share with the world, and I would love to kind of inject everyone with that confidence boost that they need, and everything else. You know, there's, I mean, I don't know how many videos I've got on this channel, and they're all random. Like it's kind of like a, I don't know if anyone takes the time to kind of go over any of the videos. Hopefully there's some valuable information in there. Though it's just narcissistic ego bullshit, who knows. But yeah, I think very much so we need to be creating, we need to be expressing. I think this is kind of like the healthiest and cheapest way to kind of like look after ourselves is to create and do things that we enjoy, without the need to get money and impress people, prove points and all that thing. You know, you should be creating because you want to create something. It's that thing of getting lost in like what you've created. It's that magic aspect, I think, that we're all craving on a deep level. Because let's face it, this world that we're kind of interacting with, it's not very magical at all. It's a bit shite. It's a bit too stark and serious and just corrupt, like fear driven, very much so. So yeah, I don't know, I think I've gone off on a tangent. I'm kind of flagging. I think I need food. The thing is with creativity as well, it's something that you've created. It gives you that sense of pride, and you know, I don't believe in like the battery's dying. I think I'm going to try and wrap this up because the battery's going to die. But yeah, I don't believe in like traditional sins, I suppose. My thing is, I think the biggest sin that we do is kind of harm each other knowingly. I think that's the biggest sin going. How's that for a random video? Create whatever you've got, story wise or like art wise or music wise, or even like an idea on how to improve something. Just create and share, and you know, there'll be opportunistic people that may take your ideas and run with it themselves and not give you credit and things. But if you can detach yourself from the idea of receiving praise and credit for the thing that you've created, this is kind of what changes the world. And that's where like ego death comes in, like on a bigger scale, I think. Anyway, that's it. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, guys, girls, non-binds. If you have no idea what I've just rambled about and you're a troll, feel free to drop a lovely comment down below. It will make my day. It will. There you go. Stay awesome, stay classy, be kind. Bye.